Hey guys, so I got another game. I'm talking a little quiet because my roommate's dog is a little sensitive to noises. I don't want to start barking. It's kind of late at night tonight. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Um, but I wasn't, well, okay, so now you can see I got Codenames Duet. My girlfriend is not really a gamer, but she's open to gaming and she's kind of a whiz at Scrabble, I guess, right? And so my brother and I have been trying out some word games with her, some designer games, and some old favorites, I guess. Or I say some. We've only tried a couple games with her. Some gateway games. Anyways, let's see. We did Letter Tycoon, or I did, and she really liked that game. Hadn't quite got the hang of it. I know it's a little bit different. Some might say I think it's a lot simpler than Scrabble. There's not a lot less thinking, but it's also not so vocabulary dependent. I mean, it is, but it's not as heavily, right? There's a little bit more strategy to it. We played Quiddler, which is also it's vocabulary dependent, but it's not as intense as that crossword puzzle on the board, in my opinion. I like Scrabble. Don't get me wrong. Anyways, she caught a glimpse of my Codenames games. I have I have the other two main ones. I don't have the After Dark version. That's kind of on the back burner. A lot of people tell me it's really good. I think I could add it to my collection, but it's not really like a must-have for me. But anyways, so Codenames is a great game, great team game. I know I've heard of people playing it two player before and finagling it however they need to, but sometimes it's just nice to have a full version, just made for two people. I saw the Tom Vassell and Jason Levine talking about it. Before then, I had not really gotten a whole lot of detail on it, other than that it was coming out soon. I wasn't sure when. But after I saw them talking about it, I was really intrigued, and I did watch a couple other reviews or previews of it. It looked really interesting, but I did not really. I thought it was going to be out a lot later, but today, my friend stopped by the store after we had a gaming session, and he said he got his copy, and I had just picked up another game, and I'll have that video up. It's not up now, but I'll have it up pretty soon. I just picked that up, and I wasn't planning on getting any other games, but since I was really looking forward to that game and it came out, I picked it up during the Amazon sale, and when I found out this game was at my local favorite store, I had to check it out, and then $18 later is a lot more affordable than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it shouldn't have been that expensive, but you look at like pre-orders or on the Amazon Marketplace, and sometimes I know that's not really like the true price, but sometimes it looks high and it's like, oh my gosh, so expensive. It's not really it'd be worth it. Anyway, so I got it. 2-player Codenames. Let's see what's in it. Just a really quick unboxing. I could try to tell you how it works in case you're not familiar with it. I think I should probably read instructions, or maybe you should just check out the many reviews that are out, right? But it's basically the same great Codenames game in essence. You can play it. It's a 2-player co-op, and it's true to its predecessors, that it really is not. It's a themeless game, right? But I guess there's a campaign. It's campaign based, and but not really. It doesn't need the campaign. You can like set your own parameters for it for the difficulty. But basically, you have what is it? It has okay, so it has Codenames Duet on the back side, and it has number 1, number 2. I'm not sure what that means. So what, are these not double-sided? Let's see. Oh. These are like to create your own cards. So, I'm not sure what the EN stands for. English? Who knows? So you can make your own cards, and they're single-sided, looks like. But everything else they're double-sided cards, just like the original game. I guess you could add these to the original game. I mean, really, all you need are, I mean, they're new words, right? But all you really need are these cards. And you can probably use the old cards too, right? So it's just added vocabulary. I mean, I don't know. Are they the same words? Who knows, right? So yeah, you can just make your own. And then now I have the insert. They can combine, you know, 2 sets of Codenames games. So I have the original Codenames, and I have Codenames pictures in the other game box, in the original game box with the insert. And you know, I've been getting inserts from other companies other than Broken Token, because there are really a lot of other companies really getting in on the insert game, and they're making some really good stuff, play from the box, and some a lot more affordable than Broken Token. But Broken Token really, I think theirs is the best insert that I've seen. I mean, you know, after I got it, I stopped looking around for inserts, of course, but when I was looking around for inserts at the time, here's another create your own. When I was looking for inserts at the time, with the Broken Token, I'd seen like 2 or 3 of them all together, and the Broken Token was really the best one out of them all, in my opinion. And it was, you know, it's really inexpensive too, so why not, right? I still think they make some really good inserts for games, but you know, you pick the one that you think are best. I have a number of them. I have like Game Trays molded inserts for my Euphoria game. I have Go 7 Gaming. I got that for my Argent Consortium. It's heavy, but it's actually the nicest looking set I have. I got a couple from Meeple Realty. I ended up giving so my brother got the Broken Token insert for Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I thought the Meeple Realty version was a lot better, so since he had the expansion, I mean, you know, usually we share games, but he had to have a copy for himself. So then he ended up getting the expansion, and I didn't think the expansion was like a game changer. I mean, it changed the game obviously, but it was not something I really felt like I had to have, and I could just borrow his set or swap, right? And he could do without the expansion for a little bit. So I gave him my insert. I thought it was more. I kind of miss it now, but yeah, it's. I even though I kind of miss having the insert in your own little personal player cubbies or whatever, I thought a lot of it was going to waste because it had room for the expansion, and I didn't have the expansion, so I just let him have it. And I haven't pulled it out since. I mean, because the app came out, and then so I played the app by myself. But when I play with other people, I'll definitely be whipping the game out. Anyways, so you have the Spy Master cards, and they're double-sided. That's kind of like the gimmick here, because it's co-op, and each player, you know, each side is differently laid out, and there's 3 assassins, and they're in different places. So you're basically giving clues to each other. I mean, that's how it works, you know. Basically giving clues to each other and trying not to trying to get all the spaces uncovered. Like each mission that they have labeled out, you know, and you have a piece of paper, I guess, or maybe it's in the book. No, it's right here. So I mean, it just tells you. It's like a score pad, and it's not really super pertinent, but you know, if you go to Montreal, what is it? You need 9 identities revealed, and then two? Is it 2 mistakes? I'm not sure how that score works exactly, but it gives you your parameters for each country, and you can go like after you go to Bogota, then you can go to Casablanca, or you can go to Rio de Janeiro for the different difficulties, and then you just record your score and compare it to like how good a spy you were. Sorry, I had to pause because my roommate's dog had to go out for a late night jaunt. So anyways, let me wrap this up. Here are the new spies, or the new spies that you have to uncover, and they have these letters, and I'm not sure what they are. I'll look those up. But you have different bystanders. They're smaller tokens. Maybe they're mission tokens. Or I don't know, whatever. And there should be 3 assassins, or I guess there's only 1 assassin, right? You get the assassin, the game's over. But there are 3 spaces on each side that you have to avoid, right? And they're different spaces. So each person is giving clues for whatever cards are on these green spaces, and there's so many more bystanders, right? So many opportunities to make mistakes, and you have 6 times as many chances to accidentally reveal, like the spy locations are different from each side, right? So each person, and you're sharing the same grid with your partner. Anyway, whole new challenge. You don't have to like work with alternate rules with the main game. You have your own separate game here and its own separate pieces, so it's just more goodness, right? And it's inexpensive, and it's a great gateway game, and it's a great game for even experienced players. So I suggest, it's really inexpensive. It's under $20. I would say in Oregon, extra bonus because no sales tax, right? And I don't know, what's the other state with no sales tax? Bonus for you guys too. But yeah, inexpensive game. Surprisingly great game. I say surprisingly because I was skeptical just like everyone else, and then my brother got the original Codenames, and I was the one who got pictures first between the two of us, and now I have Duet because I have someone that I can play with that's kind of excited to get into gaming, get into my world of gaming, and I'm largely sedentary, so she's bringing me into the world of physical activity, so it's a win-win for all of us. So check it out. Go to your local game store or pick a copy up yourself. So I mean, it's great because if it's just you and your partner or whatever, then it's gonna be awesome. Or if you have someone new you want to introduce games to, but maybe they're a little shy, like my girlfriend doesn't want to necessarily play with a big group of people, even though Codenames is a big team game. It can be. This is a great option, and they're all fairly inexpensive sets, all of them, including the After Dark version. So yeah, I'll be looking down the line to probably pick that up later, but again, it's not a priority, and it shouldn't have to be because I mean just about everyone's got Codenames, so you can just keep your copy at home and then play someone else's copy and have fun with that. So yeah, Codenames Duet. Check it out.